Saturday Night Live star Ego Nwodim is one of the stars in Baby Shark's big movie coming to us on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus. Ego, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
The character of Leah, let's talk a little bit about her.
Yeah, so Leah is sort of like an auntie to Baby Shark. She is Mommy Shark's friend from way back when. She and Mommy Shark used to be in a band together. And so as they come to this new city, Leah's job is to sort of usher them into it, show Baby Shark what's available to him, show him all the possibilities, and to remind Mommy Shark of how much fun they used to have in the past, and sort of, get Mommy Shark, who's been in mommy mode, to get into some more fun again.
We all need that kind of friend in our life. It's not Baby Shark, but we have a baby dog. Tell us who your friend is right there.
Oh my God, this is my baby dog. His name is Chief. Chiefy boy, my sweet angel.
Hi, Chief. How are you?
Oh, he might be
Chloe Fineman is also in the in the movie as well too. Did you get to record your voices together at the same time?
We didn't. Just scheduling wise, I mean, that would be so fun. But just the way everyone's schedules work out, and they had such a fun cast, I would have loved if that was possible, but we could not record together. I don't think we would have been able to get all those schedules right.
As far as Leah goes, do you get to see the sketch first, or do you create the voice first and then get to see what she looks like? How was that process for you?
With Leah, it's more just seeing, I mean, I've seen what the writers wrote and understanding who she is to Baby Shark and to Mommy Shark. And then from there, I see what they wrote. And then I'm like, how do I hear these lines being delivered? And then I had the freedom to sort of come up with the voice for Leah myself and deliver based on how I understood her to sound in my mind. So it was, it's really fun because then someone sketches what they imagine Leah is, and I'm sure they get notes and thoughts on that. But I got to sort of, in the voice world, sketch that voice, if you will.
For a generation of kids, Baby Shark, it's the song, it's the TV series, it's the stage show, it's the toys, it's the pajamas. For growing up, what was that like? What was that for you?
Growing up, I mean, gosh, that's such a great question. That feels like 1,000 years ago. I'm really gonna have to pause I'm like, what was that for me? I was a big fan. Rugrats was a big deal for me back in the day. And so I loved the Rugrats. They were a big part of my life. I'm trying to think. I mean, I loved Barney too, who did it. And gosh, I could go through all my favorite cartoons, but just know there was Hey Arnold was another one. I was a big fan of Doug. Arthur was my guy, but I don't know that I had the pajamas I had Princess Jasmine pajamas though. That was another one. Yeah.
That is awesome. We're also gearing up for Emma Stone to host Saturday Night Live this upcoming weekend. I hope it's a 5 times, so I'm guessing some big surprises are probably in store for us.
I think so. And guess what? Here's the thing about the show is that we as the cast are often surprised, by the way, because there's so much that goes into producing a live show. The communication sometimes falls by the wayside. So we'll look up and be like, oh my goodness, this incredibly famous person is here. And so we're also going to be surprised. I know they've got some fun things cooking this weekend.
Because that's what I heard about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, is that nobody knew that they were showing up until they were there. They were like, oh my goodness, the 2 biggest people on the planet are right here.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't know.
And I don't want you to tell me, but the Christmas Candle, the Emma Stone sketch from several years ago that has gone viral. We've heard the song a ton. I hope it comes back in some kind of form for this episode, because
I'm not gonna be able to tell you anything.
No, I don't want you to tell me anything. I'm just sending out my wishes into the universe. That's what I'm doing. I'm sending out my wishes into the universe. Dionne Warwick, tell me a little bit, because that's also my favorite. My sketch, and then when she appeared on the show, what was it like? Are you still like in communication with her? This is like my favorite of all time.
Thank you so much, Dee. What in the world did I get to even do? I mean, yeah, Dionne is incredible, and so to get to do that sketch with her was also amazing. And it really, the power of Twitter. I mean, her tweets are so funny. So then I got to do that sketch. Heavily inspired by him. It was literally called the Dionne Warwick Talk Show. But then she and I connected on Twitter, And that's how she came to do the show. I sent her a DM on Twitter and said, do you want to come do the show? And she said yes. And then I didn't quite have an idea. And so I was like, okay, well, she's willing to come do it, but what do we even do? What do we do with that? I didn't have a plan. I didn't know she was going to say yes. So that was a blast to get to do it. I mean, I'm always rooting for Miss Dion in every way. And I still keep up with the tweets. They're still very funny. And so in that sense, yes, in touch in that way. Yeah.
And let's talk a little bit about your Sunday mornings, or maybe, once the show wraps up, because so many of these moments, whether it's Lisa from Tamilka, Jada's Pinkett Smith, all these moments where it goes viral the next morning. Like, what is your phone like? What is your social media like? Once those sketches that people love kind of start to blow up.
I mean, I'm bad at the phone to begin with, and so it can get overwhelming at times on just like a normal day. But on Sunday, I'm spending a lot of my time sleeping. And so I don't wake up till pretty late in the day. And if I do wake up earlier than like say 3 p.m., I'm lounging the whole time. And me and Chief, my pup, are hanging out. So it's really cool to see on the next day when the sketch resonates with people and they find it funny and they are excited to share it with their friends and their family. Cause I'm like, oh, that's one of the best, that's a great feeling. It's one of the best feelings. But on Sunday, I am like a zombie. So I'm a zombie in my home with my dog, who's not so much of a zombie because he's a puppy, but it's fun to see the response to it on Sundays.
Awesome. And then final thing here, Baby Shark is like that jam for so many toddlers and so many kids. And you hear it and you're like, this is 2.5 minutes of just, me, because this is my song. What is that song like for you, whether you hear it out or when you're playing it like in your car or like when you're working out? Like, what is that song like? This is my song. I need my 3 minutes alone.
That's such a good question, because I love, 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 love music. I'll say this, my most streamed song of the year, this is what I'll say, because I love music too much to pick a song. Fantasy by Kali Uchis. This was my most streamed song of the year. My friend and I did recorded dances to it, like teeny boppers, and that's my jam. This past year, 2023, belongs to her.
Awesome. Ego, well, thank you so much for your time today. Baby Shark's big movie coming to us on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus on December 8th. And hopefully we'll get to see you in one of the comedy clubs here in Chicagoland sometime very soon.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Rudy. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Have a happy holidays.
You too.